Hey, what's up, baby pagans? It's Sunday, and that means y'all get to go to church and have a sermon from me. I'm gonna try and come up with a word that means church for pagans, or something to kind of like call these videos. Um, so if any of you guys have ideas, totally let me know in the comments because I just want to get so into this and I really want it to become like a little culture inside of a bigger culture. I want all of us to become, family members and friends and be able to recognize each other by like saying like, oh no, on Sundays I do such and such, or if you're uh, Celtic, on Thursdays I do such and such, and on Tuesdays if you're Greek I do such and such. So totally, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'm super excited and really trying to find a cool word to call these things. But today, for the baby pagans, I wanted to talk about places that you can get supplies, because a lot of big pagans want to get supplies. They want to, have, oh, if, some people don't, like, some people really want a wand, and some people really want an a fame or atame. Some people pronounce it that way. Some people really want a chalice. Some people really want uh, an apothecary and just have all kinds of herbs and herb mixes. And some people are totally into oils and want to have oils for everything. You know, get incense for things. Some people want to get books and just study. And, some people want to have a fancy looking grimoire that's just really old and pretty, or at least looks old and is really pretty. You know, everybody's different. So, where can you get supplies? Because the thing is that Amazon isn't really the best. And then there's different like websites that you just kind of find when you search in like witch supplies or Wicca supplies or Celtic pagan supplies or whatever your path is, and you're kind of like, this person gives me bad vibes, and I do not want to talk to them or have anything to do with them. So you don't buy it, and then you can't find it anywhere else. So where do you get supplies? All right, that's the question that we are going to answer today. And the best answer that I can possibly give you, the place that I recommend to everyone, anywhere, Etsy.com. It sounds really dumb, but do you know how many pagans make their living on Etsy.com? So many. So many. Keywords to look up in the search bar: Wicca, witch, witchy, um, pagan. You can search Celtic, you can search Greek and Hellenic and Hellenism, and Grimoire, Book of Shadows. You can search anything and it will come up. My fellow bullet journalers out there, I just bought the other night some witch self-care bullet journal spreads. There's a teen witch bullet journal spread that has like all of the holidays and all of the like a weekly spread and this. And I've bought I have it hanging on my wall. I bought from, it's probably one of my favorite shops on Etsy. Now, they did not ask me to say this. I'm not sponsoring them in any way. I'm not doing any of those things that make me get paid for saying this, whatever. Just honestly, I really like Anita Apothecary, the shop on Etsy.com. All of the bottles are so pretty, the candles are so pretty. She custom made me a candle for my patron deity because she wasn't selling one, and I was like, I really like your candles, and I really want one for such and such god. And she was like, oh, totally, I'll make one for you. And she like consulted with me, and then she sent me the most beautiful candle, and it's so pretty. And all of, she uses the prettiest font and labels and everything, and it just looks so legitly witchy that you're just like, yes. you know, um, for books, you can buy books on there, and that's really cool. Um, the other place for books that I actually really recommend, Barnes and Noble, man. Barnes and Noble. Because if you go to Barnes and Noble and you find the Christian section, you go a couple places up and you find the spirituality section, everything. Tarot cards, stuff about mediumship, ghosts, the different, like, Homer and uh, Plato and the philosophies and the Tibetan Book of the Dead and, everything. They have so much stuff. It's a small section, but it has a lot of content. So Barnes& and Noble for books. Other place for books? Guess what? You can get a Kindle app on your phone for free, and then go to Amazon, buy some Kindle books, and that way your parents don't see them. I know a lot of baby pagans are teens and they're or young adults that are still living with their parents, keep them on your phone. Then they don't take up your bookshelf, or you don't have to explain why you have a Lewin's Book of Correspondences and Crafting a Magical Life, which is a fantastic book. You don't like all this stuff. You just keep it on your phone. And then once you get kind of confident and you're like, screw you, parents, then you can start buying physical books. Like, why not? Another place for good information, there's an app, again, for free. I don't know if they've made it for Android phones. I think they did, but it was originally made just for iPhones. It's called CoStar. Best astrology and horoscope like app out there. Hands down, it's my favorite. There's an app called the Moon Calendar, and it alerts you when the full moon is going to be at its peak in the next couple days. It alerts you when the new moon is coming, so that you can start planning and everything. It's fantastic. You know, there's all kinds of places that you really wouldn't think. There's so much information, but it's so good. So remember, Etsy.com. If you want to get stuff from the same shop that I do, Anita Apothecary, although I search everything, go all over the place for Etsy. So if you go to Barnes& and Noble, I know with COVID it's not open right now, but barnesandnoble.com is still a thing. Amazon and Kindle, you know, um, seriously, just search any topic you're interested in and it's there. I have so many Kindle books. I'm going to be using them for this. Next week, I'm going to be starting a review and commentary on one of my Baby Pagan books. So definitely join me again next Sunday. And remember, just go it's all over the place. We just don't see it until we find it. So definitely use some of these resources, and I will see you next week to review and comment on some things in one of my Baby Pagan books that I have. I'll see you later, guys.